How's it going, everyone? In this video, we have some big news on Sasha Banks and Naomi, the ratings for Dynamite this week, and a whole lot more. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the latest wrestling news. Alright guys, so for our first story of today, we have some news on the real reason why WWE pulled Seth Rollins versus Matt Riddle from SummerSlam. So according to Fightful.com, although WWE said they pulled the match because of an injury to Matt Riddle, the real reason is because WWE want to hold off on the match for a much later date, presumably at Clash of the Castle in September. However, it is important to note that plans can always end up changing in WWE. Moving on to our next story, we have some news on the ratings for Aew Dynamite this week. And from the looks of it, this week's episode did very good compared to last week's show. Because according to Thurston of WrestleNomics, this week's episode of AEW Dynamite drew 976,000 viewers and a .33 in the key demo rating, which are both up from last week's show. Next up, we have some big news on WWE trying to get back Sasha Banks and Naomi. So during a recent appearance on the Sports Illustrated Media podcast, Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer revealed that although Sasha Banks and Naomi are gone, WWE is still going to make attempts to reconcile so they could return, especially now that Vince McMahon is no longer there and in charge of WWE Creative. So with that being said, guys, that is all of the news that we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.